So this is Johnny's state tournament. So at the junior high level, there are two state tournaments. This one is actually an open tournament, so you don't have to be associated with a team. You can be on a club team or you can go with a school, but it is open to any wrestler who wants to wrestle in it. This is his first match. So right there, Johnny shows the ref that he let go of that move. So the ref went ahead and awarded the 4 back points. So the score is 7-0. And when he lets up and starts another move, then he can get more back points. So you see the ref is swiping. That's the end of the period. But he got 3 more back points. So the score is 10-0. Sorry for the quality of this video. I am way at the top of the bleachers and had to zoom in. So if it's a little shaky, sorry about that. Ruthie also had a tournament the same weekend. It was called Dock Right. It's a really, really big tournament in Arizona. And she's in high school. So John stayed with her at Dock Right and I came here with Johnny. He does have coaches here with him, so that's good. But John's not down on the mat to video. And Johnny pinned his first match. Here's his second match. Johnny got a takedown and back points. Now he's letting the kid up. Again, I'm sorry for the videoing. And that is another takedown. So 3 more points. So it should be 10-0 right now. Oh, 10-1. So in this tournament, it's just a 1-day tournament, not a 2-day tournament. And so there is a lot of wrestling that goes on in this 1 day. And the periods are 1-minute periods instead of 2-minute periods. Sometimes in tournaments, it'll be like a 2-minute first period and 2 1-minute second periods. It always just depends on the tournament. But since this is just a 1 day, they're all just 1-minute periods, whether you're in the finals or in the consies or wherever you're at. These matches go pretty dang fast. So the ref just called stalemate, which means that they were in a position that neither one was getting any better. So they reset and start at the center. The score is still 10-1. Johnny just got around him, so that's 3 more points. So it should be 13-1. And that's the end of the second period. And they chose neutral. So Johnny got another takedown, and that's actually a tech. He won by 15 points, so that's the end of the match. And this is his third match. I believe he has wrestled this kid before at Mile High earlier in the season. I believe he got pinned by him. So that guy got in on Johnny's leg. He's trying to get a takedown. And he got a takedown, so that's 3 points. So the kid's getting back points right now. Johnny's not pinned yet, but his shoulders are exposed to the mat. So the ref actually just stopped the match right there. He awarded 5 points, 4 for the back points, and 1 extra point because he had to stop the match when the kid was about to pin Johnny. Johnny was bleeding, so they had to take care of a nosebleed, and now they're back in the center of the mat. And that's the end of that period. Johnny deferred, and red chose neutral. Defer just means they let the other person. So in each period, the first period they start neutral, and then in the second period, one person chooses up, down, or neutral, and then the last period, someone gets to choose. So because Johnny chose neutral, the guy in the red, that's a takedown for the guy in the red. The guy in the red got chose to, Johnny deferred, and so the guy in the red got to choose, and he chose neutral. He got a takedown, and now he has. Johnny's on his back, the same position he got him in last time. So that will be 4 more points for the kid. And that's the end of that period. So it actually looked like red got to choose again and chose to put Johnny down. So I don't know if I messed up the last period and Johnny had chose, but it looked like to me like he deferred. So anyways, Johnny is on the bottom. The kid is trying to turn him. The ref's counting back points. And that was a tech for the other kid. He beat Johnny by 15 points. And this is Johnny's last match. No, not last match. This is the match that determines if he will wrestle for third and fourth or fifth and sixth. So if he wins this one, he'll wrestle for third. If he loses this one, he'll wrestle for fifth. Johny has a takedown. They went out of bounds. And that's the end of the first period. Well, Johny chose down. So the ref just called potentially dangerous, which means Johnny's back on the bottom because he hadn't taken control of the match yet. So Johny was able to reverse him and pin him right there. So that's the end of that match. So Johny will be wrestling for third and fourth. This is Johnny's third place match. He's actually wrestling a girl. So they do have a girls division in this tournament, but the girls are also able to wrestle in the boys division if they choose to. And this girl is wrestling for third in a boys tournament, so she's doing very well. Nothing so far. Zero to zero with 34 seconds left. That should be a takedown. 3 points for Johny. That's the end of the first period. Red deferred, so Johny gets first choice. Johny chose down. Nothing yet. So even though she's on top, she started on top. So she doesn't have any points yet. She's got to get his back exposed to the mat to get points. And he has to get out from the bottom and get on top to get a reversal or to get an escape point. And that's the end of the second period. Score still 3-0. And Johnny chose, or the other girl chose neutral this time. Neither one of them have anything yet. So the ref just called stalemate, which was that they were just in a position and neither one of them were improving. That was out of bounds, so back to the center. That's the end of the match, and Johnny took third place.